Hi, I'm Joyce Fields, and welcome to the second session of Keep Your Man video series. It's based on my book, The Best Way to Keep a Man is to Let Him Go, among other things. My man and I have been together for 63 years. We've been married for 53 years. When I was 13, 14 years old, the women in our lives, mothers, grandmothers, aunts, and especially the ones in the neighborhood, friends and all of that, they always gave us tips, guidance, advice, tidbits of information on how to keep your relationship good, healthy, happy, and so forth. And I don't see a lot of that going on today, and that's why I wrote the book. The book is available at goodshortbooks.com as well as amazon.com. Now, in this video series, I'm going to be reading little snippets from each chapter. There are 16 chapters in the book, and I'm going to do 4 sessions of the videos for the advice on relationships. And each session will contain 4 chapters. I've already done chapters 1 through 4. This session is going to be chapters 5 through 8. So let's get started. Chapter 5. Chapter 5 is Learn How to, quote, fight, unquote. There are arguments and then there are heated discussions/debates. In an argument, usually someone is trying to win. Maybe both parties are trying to win. In the process of trying to win, words can become dangerous weapons. A person can say mean and ugly things and later be sorry. But it can be too late to be sorry. In a heated discussion or debate, each person is sharing his or her point of view, feelings, observations, experiences, opinions. The goal is mutual understanding, or if that can't be reached, agreeing to disagree. But winning is not an issue. When you have a disagreement, choose your words and actions wisely. One word, phrase, or action can lead to another. Then before you know it, the situation has escalated and you're headed to separation or divorce. To help guard against this, you should have a mutual agreement that separation or divorce is not an option. You must peacefully work things out. Now that's chapter 5. Chapter 6 is remember that you have faults too. What is a fault? Well, according to the American Heritage Dictionary of the English Language, a fault is something that prevents a perfection. Something that prevents perfection. Many women could learn more about themselves if they would ask their men what they, the men, see as the women's, worst faults. Typically, we can't clearly see our own, men or women. It's all about tolerance and communication. If either of you can't take living with the other's faults, you've got to talk about it. But remember, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And you have to give specific examples. I always say that we are obligated to tell each other what we see that we think is not right or not healthy for the person or the relationship. The other person is obligated to listen carefully, but we have to remember that no one is obligated to change. Many times the behavior will improve because you both are aware and watching. But you can't get mad if no change is made. You did your part. The rest is up to the other person. That's chapter 6. Now, chapter 7. Nothing is too precious for him. The term homemaker is usually applied to females because we are the ones who make a house a home. It has been said that a man lives in his woman's home. That does not mean she owns the home. It honors what she does. It honors what she does to make the home or make the house a home. It has also been said that a man's home is his castle, so he is the king, and his woman is the queen. Some queens want homes that look like showcases and designate the living room or dining room or some other room as off limits to the king. He can't sit and enjoy that part of his castle. Ask him how he feels about that and act accordingly. If he doesn't care, fine. Leave things as they are. But if he says it bothers him, the smart woman would reconsider and probably change. Because if it bothers him and nothing is done to change things, over time, the relationship will suffer the consequences. Now, chapter 8. Think before you speak. What is the reaction that you want to get from your man? The answer to that question should determine what you will say or do. If you don't have time to think, it probably would be better if you say or do nothing for the time being. You can always say or do something later, after you've thought about it. That's chapter 8. So come back for the remaining chapters. I will be doing chapters 9, 10, 11, and 12 next. Thanks for listening and watching. I hope you got something from it. Tell me if you did in the comments. Bye. Stay safe.